Now 6:32, and we're following developing news this morning on the Orlando nightclub terror. And this morning, we're learning more about the gunman, Omar Mateen.
Yeah, we certainly are. Right now, investigators are questioning whether the Queens-born shooter actually visited that gay nightclub numerous times before the massacre, and also if he used a gay dating website. A man who frequents the Pulse nightclub claims that he saw Mateen on gay websites. Right now, there's no evidence to suggest that he had any help in planning his attack, which was carried out with legally purchased weapons. Orlando city officials confirmed late on Monday that all 49 victims have now been identified, and now we are learning more about those innocent lives lost. Yeah,
that includes 2 men with ties here to Michigan. Local 4's Kimberly Gill has been live reporting in Orlando since Sunday when we learned about this shooting. She's joining us live from there with the very latest. Kim, I can only imagine being there in person, seeing everything is just incredibly heartbreaking.
Yeah, indeed, Rhonda and Evrod, good morning to you. And speaking about those 2 men with Michigan ties, we knew about one of them very early on, primarily because of his mother in this case. She was very passionate. She was somewhat has captivated much of the nation just because of her passion in the hours after the shooting when she was looking for her son. And we found out very early on yesterday that her son was indeed one of the ones that was killed in this horrible massacre. And now we are learning about a second man with Michigan ties who was also killed. 25-year-old Tevin Crosby grew up in North Carolina. He finished college there and started a marketing business in Saginaw. Crosby was in Orlando visiting friends when the shooting broke out. Authorities confirmed late Monday he was one of the 49 killed. Earlier in the day, Christine Leinonen, who used to live in Sterling Heights, got the news no parent should ever have to hear. Her son, Christopher, and his partner were also killed.
One man alone with a hate-filled heart could hurt and kill that many people because he had an automatic weapon. That's solvable. It's solvable.
The White House announced President Obama will come to Orlando Thursday, this after 2 consecutive days of comments on the massacre.
My hope is that over the next days and weeks that we are being sober about how we approach this problem, that we let the facts get determined by our investigators, but we also do some reflection in terms of how we can best tackle what is going to be a very challenging problem.
Again, President Obama scheduled to be here on Thursday. You're looking live again just at the area that the media has been stationed here since Sunday when this happened, and you see police officers walking around. This is still a scene that we are not able to get close to because authorities are still investigating, and that is what it looks like from here so far this morning. We are live in Orlando. Kimberly Gill, Local 4.
And Kimberly, we're learning so much more about the city of Orlando and its people. I think for many of us, we go down there to enjoy Disney World, but we're learning so much more about this community, how diverse it is, and just how much everyone embraces one another no matter who they are.
Yeah, you're right, Rhonda, and they really have come together through all of this. You know, we did some reports yesterday on blood donations and just how many people were coming out to donate. They stood in line even though they had appointments in the sweltering heat just to be able to give blood because they wanted to do something. They wanted to do something for the community. Last night there was a beautiful vigil that probably 5,000 or 6,000 people showed up for, just to pray, just to be there amongst each other, to be around each other, to hug each other. And you know, just yesterday we were talking about a GoFundMe account that was set up in honor of the victims, to help the victims and their families through this. Yesterday that GoFundMe page had raised already $1 million in just a few hours. In 2 days that number is already up to $6 million.
Wow.
Rhonda, Evrod?
That is incredible. So many people showing their support and making those donations. That's remarkable in just a couple of days. Kimberly, thank you so much for your reports. We look forward to hearing from you again later on today as well.